So the other day I wanted help with something and I asked Siri, and what I didn't know is that if you set Siri to sound Australian, she expects you to sound Australian. Listen to this. It understood me until I said heights. How to not be afraid of heights. 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 How to not be afraid of heights.
Let me think. Here's what I found on the web for how to not be afraid of heights. How did the hot for free to hate?
Alright, ready? How to not be afraid of heights. It's the worst Australian accent.
Let's see. Here's what I found on the web for how to not be afraid of heights.
Rooster, chicken, turkey.
I think this is...
Oh my God.
Why do you look so scared? Oh, I need to fix that.
The bathroom is called the toilet. And then the sign, instead of washroom, bathroom, powder room, what have you, it says toilets. It says male toilets and female toilets. I think that's nasty. That's way too direct. That's like specifically telling people directly what you are about to do. People all the time are like, I have to go to the toilet. Ugh. No. Gross. They have this strange breed of vehicle, which is a truck and car love child called a Ute, spelled U-T-E, and it looks like this. We don't have it. I've never seen it in Canada, or the States for that matter, but people here think having a Ute is the sexiest thing ever. I was with my friend Justine and we saw this like puke green colored Ute. Sorry, Justine, but she was like, that, oh my God, look at that Ute. It's so sexy. And I'm like, what? That looks like an alien designed a car. Next question. The object immediately to your left is your only weapon. How f***ed are you? I didn't. Okay, I live a colander. I swear to God, I did not put that there. I don't think anyone would randomly have a colander beside them. I'm probably the first one. I'll die. Oh! Let me show you. Okay, it's still in a conversation on my phone. When people are talking about how they were rolling coal in their Cummins when they're driving their daddy's Chevy Gacer, what has this world come to? ... Yeah. Okay. If you're about to go off to college, shouldn't you know the difference? And this isn't me calling people who use the wrong your and others stupid. I'm not calling you stupid. I just think that the internet is ruining our lives. But I couldn't even say any of that because he would interrupt me to be like, it's rude to interrupt people. Let me finish my f***ing sentence. And his wife is sitting there in silence, listening to him berate me for like all that I am. And she is saying nothing. Next is the C word. People here say it all the time. It's basically another way of saying, hey friend. You'd be like, oi. I can't do it. I can't say it. If you say, oi, then it means something better than if you say like, yeah, righto mate. Mate means you hate them sometimes. What would you guys do during the zombie apocalypse? Would any of you pick me? I hope so. I'd be very entertaining if we're stuck in a room together. I'll cheer you up by dancing with you all night and singing in rounds. And as I'm taking the drink order of the adults, the 12-year-old boy who's sitting at the back of the booth, whom I have not taken the order from, interrupts the adults to say, I'll have a Diet Pepsi. He snapped at me. He's a 12-year-old boy and he is snapping and pointing. And after he did that, I just stood there and I was like, okay. And meanwhile, no adult corrected him for being an ignorant little shit. No one told him to say please. No one said, don't interrupt me, you. He is a 12-year-old boy. If my 12-year-old boy did that, I would be like, you're not getting any dinner. You can watch me and like scrape the crumbs off of whatever flies out of my mouth, or like turns around, sees me, and they'll be like, whoa, you're tall. I know that, bitch. Sorry guys, I mean like I know you're watching this, but it bugs me when my friends are standing beside me and they're talking to me and they're like, wow, I never really noticed how tall you are. Or, oh my gosh, I forgot how tall you are until I was standing right beside you. I understand how tall I am. Do you not think I know how tall I am? Do you think I've been walking around this whole time seeing the tops of everyone's heads and just being like, oh, everybody looks shorter than me. I must be constantly walking on an incline. I was so patient. There was this one bitch who asked me all of these questions like, does this come with shrimp? I don't like green peppers. This item on the menu, last time I had it, it was really, really salty, and the time before that, it wasn't salty enough. So like, how much is the salt to everything else ratio on this dish? And I'd be like, bitch, order your food! Whatever it is, you're clearly gonna find a problem with it, so even why are you here? I have other shit to do. There are 9 other tables calling my name. There was one time, and this was the 2nd or 3rd week of me milking, and you guys have seen the videos. You can see that the rows are about 10 feet apart from each other, but that's not too much to ask for the cows. I was putting the cups on one side, and I hear a huge fart from behind me, but then I see shit land right beside me and I'm 10 feet away. So I look down and then I turn around to face the cows, and the same cow, which clearly was having a problem with their stomach, projectile shat all down the front of me. It was like a freaking movie. It was like it landed and then I turned and it was just like it was so bad, and I just looked down and I was like, oh my god.
Man down! Man down!
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Help me out. Look at the mascara.
Okay, open your mouth. I need to squirt it in. Okay. Okay.
I have the fear.
If you're into kid or teen stuff while you're in your 20s, you're considered immature. And if you're into old people stuff, you're considered like wasting your youth away. That I don't understand. Can't we just all be friends? I personally wish it was still okay to be on Neopets, because I would. I mean, sometimes I still go on it, but like I don't tell anybody. You know what? Live your own life. I'm not gonna judge someone else for going on Neopets or f***ing Barbie.com if they wanna be that person. I'm making this video because when I was younger, I did not fit in. A lot of people who think they know me, or even people who actually do know me, might think that I fit in when I was younger because I tried to not let it show that it bothered me. All of high school, I just felt like an outcast. I felt like people thought I was weird, and I was weird. I stifled my own personality in order to get people to like me, and it still wasn't working, and I felt stuck. Dear 16-year-old Geneva, hey, I know that right now you are gangly as f***, and you have bad skin, and you look really awkward, and you're super duper skinny, and you don't know how to do makeup well. Don't worry about that. That'll come. You're going through a lot of shit, and I know that because I'm you. And I've made it through to the other side. I'm right now still traveling and don't know shit. I don't know shit about anything. No one does. People who pretend that they know shit don't actually know shit either. We're all just learning as we go. If you can afford to move away, at least for your freshman year, you won't regret it, I promise you. Don't be afraid of living on your own. You can do it. You can learn how to do laundry or cook for yourself or be away from your parents or be away from your hometown. A lot of people just succumb to the pressures of society when they don't actually want to. I'm not the type of person to live a monotonous life. Most people aren't built to fit into this square. I'm trying to tell you that if there's something that you want to do, but you don't know how to go about it, or you think that people will laugh at you, or you think that you're gonna fail, my answer to that is none of us know. And if you want to do something, do it. While you're experiencing it, you're so happy that there's almost an element of sadness to it because you know it's going to fade. So it's like you're experiencing this nostalgically as it's turning into a memory. And it took me a long time to get to the point of realizing that I had a problem with this, that this wasn't like a normal thing that other people had. One day I was like, man, I need to take this back. I need to take whatever balls I gave to other people for them to have in their courts that they don't even know are there. I need to take them all back. But everything that we experience alters our mental state, like one step at a time. And to tell the truth, if I were given the opportunity to have all the wisdom that I'm going to acquire at the end of my life right now, I don't even know what I would do with it. You're gonna change from, night and day to be the best you can be. You're still working on it, but you've come so far, and I know you can do it. You can literally do anything. You can do anything if you decide to. You're gonna realize that soon enough.